Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you once again for joining me for another video. As always, a free way you can support this channel is by smashing up that like button, subscribing to the channel, leave a comment in the comment section. As always, thank you so much for your support. Love you guys. Much love to you all. I want to dive right into it. A few things. First, I do want to talk about Elon because all hail King Elon. It was probably going to be the title of this video. But I also want to talk about something that I found to be very, very interesting from another channel that I watched. A couple people who I would recommend that you follow, that you subscribe on YouTube, because I don't claim to be the smartest guy in the space. There's people obviously with much bigger followings than I have, and I'm trying to glean what I can from them with a perspective from a macroeconomic standpoint, because I was an economics major in college. And so it's always good to have other resources, and there's a couple people at the end of this video that I'm going to recommend. But okay, let's just dive right on into this. Yesterday we were looking good at $39,000, above $39,000. We were moving. I wouldn't have been surprised if overnight we hit and even surpassed the $40,000 range, and the next step was $42,000 in that critical 200-day EMA. And then you know what happened. I'm assuming you know what happened. If you've clicked on this video, if you follow me on Twitter, you know what happened. Elon Musk decided to tweet again. And so Bitcoin, broken heart. So what is he implying here? You know, a meme. I know I said it would be over between us if you quoted another Linkin Park song, but I found someone else. And then him. So in the end, it didn't even matter. In the end, you know the song. It doesn't even matter. And man, Bitcoin, the price of Bitcoin just tanked after that. Let's take a look here. So I think you can guess when Elon tweeted. I mean, we were pushing up. We were pushing up. It looked like we were on our way to hitting those critical points. Elon tweeted, and then boom, dump. A couple things I want to say about this. There is a law of diminishing returns with Elon Musk's tweets. The more he tweets about Bitcoin, the less of an effect he's going to have on the price. One day in the future, he could tweet that Bitcoin kills kittens, and it will have no effect on the price. We're seeing this with Dogecoin right now. He tweeted a few months ago about Dogecoin for the very first time, completely out of nowhere, unexpected. Price of Dogecoin shot up like crazy, and every time he's tweeted about Dogecoin since, he has had less of an effect. Similar thing happening here with Bitcoin. All right, you know what? We've dropped about $2,500, got as low as $35,500. That might be the floor here. I'm thinking $35,000 is sort of going to be a floor with this insanity, and then we'll climb our way back up. But that wasn't as bad. You know, that wasn't as bad as his first tweet. If you remember his first tweet where he announced that Tesla was, what were they doing? That they weren't accepting Bitcoin payments anymore for their vehicles. That sent the stock, not the stock, that sent the price of Bitcoin tanking. Bitcoin crashed really hard, really hard after that. And it was ugly. And so now to see a $2,500 drop, you know, it's just one of those things where maybe next time he tweets something bad about Bitcoin, that it'll go down $1,000 or something like that, and then maybe $500, maybe $250, etc., etc. There's a big concern with this meme moving forward, though, is he hinting at something? You know, maybe Elon is actually a good guy and he's hinting, I don't care, I mean, I'm still annoyed by him, but he's hinting that something bad is about to come. Maybe that something bad is something with China. You never know with these billionaires. Maybe they have inside information. Maybe the something bad is that Tesla is selling their Bitcoin, or that they've sold their Bitcoin, and he can't announce that officially yet, but he's telling us so that we can brace ourselves for impact. And so what would that impact look like if Bitcoin, if Tesla sold their Bitcoin, which honestly, I hope that that's what happened. I really just want to get this over with. Let's get it out of our system so that we can move on with our lives without having this Elon shadow hovering over us. You know, we're not sure what kind of insanity he's going to tweet next. How about Tesla? You just sell your Bitcoin, be done with it, so that we can move on with our lives. If that's the case, then I'm thinking $30,000 is the base. Again, I am disagreeing with Pablo He-Man. I disagree with him if he's thinking that that Tesla selling their Bitcoin is going to send the price of Bitcoin down to $25,000 to $30,000. Or sorry, no, $20,000 to $25,000. I will disagree with him if that's his opinion. So why I've been saying again, $30,000 is a wonderful base of support. It is historically a good level of support when it comes to cycles, when it comes to bull runs, which we are in the middle of an upward cycle. We have a downward movement within an upward cycle, what's happened over the last few weeks, but we are still in an upward trajectory. And so why am I saying that? Well, here's something that I saw yesterday. I'm going to put this full screen and explain it. So I want to give all credit to where credit is due here. Benjamin Cohen, really smart, boring guy. I recommend him. Follow him on YouTube. Watch his videos for sure. He has said some things that have made me think that this is going to be an extended cycle, that if it was a year and a half from most recent halving, the earliest the peak would be for this cycle would be sometime around September or October, but he has me pretty convinced that this is going to be an extended cycle with slightly diminishing returns. The slightly diminishing returns make sense. Every cycle, you know, from the 2013 cycle was a 40x from peak to peak between the 2011 peak and the 2013 peak. The 2017 cycle was about a 20x from peak to peak, and then this cycle I'm thinking is going to be a 10x. The diminishing returns make sense. The extended cycles is a little bit harder for people to grasp. And so what he's saying is that this Bitcoin cycle, the peak of it could be, brace yourselves, sometime around July of 2022. And so if that's the case, you know, good. Let us accumulate more. But I know that for our patience, for the sake of our patience, that's a hard thing to swallow. That could absolutely happen. Or it could happen that the peak is in November of this year, something like that. You never know. But I am thinking that this is going to be some kind of an extended cycle. Okay, so what am I seeing here? He collaborated with Steve from Crypto Crew University. Another one, Steve from Crypto Crew did most of the talking in this video. Very, very interesting points. And so we see these boxes here. Box 1, the 2013 bull run. Box 2, the 2017 bull run. Box 3, right now. And every bull run, at a certain point in those bull runs, Bitcoin reaches this box, which has people questioning whether the bull run is over. So box 1, we saw a peak of a certain point with the candles, not the wicks. We saw a peak at a certain point, a bottom, which that bottom, this is what I want to talk about. The bottom from this peak, from this box, was about 1.5 times the 2011 peak of around $32. All right, remember that. Now, box 2, the bottom of this box was around 1.5 times the peak of the 2013 bull run. Box 2 again was 2017. As it's playing out right now, box 3, the box that we're in right now, the bottom was around 1.5 times. The bottom at $30,000 was around 1.5 times the peak of the 2017 bull run. And so that's what he's illustrating here. And some other things to pay attention to. Every bull run has a red month. Every bull run has a month, at least 1 month, where the price of Bitcoin is lower at the end of that month than it was at the beginning of the month. You see box 1, it had 2 red candles here. Box 2 had 1 red candle. Box 3, we have now had 2 red candles. We'll see with June. My expectation is that at the end of June, we'll see a green candle, no matter where, you know, so that means that we'll see, you know, even upper 30s would work. But end of June, we will see a green candle. I'm thinking 40s. And then in July, we'll see another green candle. And then after the boxes, you see lots of green here. 2013, big green candles. 2017, decent sized green candles, a very big green wick. So 2021, what are we going to see? I'm thinking more green candles after we exit this box, which will be, I think next month would be the last month. July would be the last month within that box, and then we'll see some green candles. Does that mean that I think we're going to hit an all-time high in August? I don't think so. I think sometime around September, October, Benjamin Cohen thinks that we may not hit an all-time high this year. I think he's being a little bit too conservative. I'm thinking sometime around September or October, we will cross that all-time high of $64,900 again. And then we will see some positive movement towards $100,000 and beyond late 2021, early 2022, and then sometime in the upper $100,000 range or $200,000 range, we will see the peak, and that will be the end of the bull run. But we're going to be trading sideways until then. We are still in this box. I really liked this concept here, and that is why no matter what, I'm thinking $30,000, that the smart money knows that $30,000, 1.5 times that cycle peak from the previous bull run, is going to be their buying opportunity. So if Tesla sells, if they don't, whatever, I don't care. But you see Bitcoin go to $30,000, even if I'm wrong, and even if it goes below 30,000, that's the time to buy. That is a great time to buy. But it may not even happen. It might not happen. So now is a great time to buy. As always, today is a great time to buy. Yesterday was a great time to buy. Tomorrow will be a good time to buy Bitcoin. Buy projects that you believe in with most of your money. Put it in smaller projects that you may not have researched as much, or meme coins, whatever, with a very, very small amount of your portfolio, and you'll be fine. So that's all I have for today. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Again, let me know what you think in the comment section. I will most certainly be seeing you in another video. Peace.